Hello, wonderful people. What's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today, we're going to be looking at the house of Alfred Dunhill, a designer house, a very favorite house of mine. I reviewed a few days back few fragrances, and I actually reviewed a lot of Dunhill fragrances because they're very close to my heart. Dunhill is one house. They are British house. They actually have cigarettes, and they also have their other, let's say, bags and stuff like that, leather products, I believe. So this is like one of their product line fragrances. So today we're going to be looking at a fragrance. It's a flanker from as far as I know, the same bottle designs. I don't have a full bottle. This is going to be a sample review. This is going to be a flanker of Dunhill Desire line. This is basically how the Desire Red looks. So I reviewed this one, very beautiful bottle. I'll show you in a bit. Also, I did this one, Desire Extreme, I believe this name, Desire Extreme, yes. And I also reviewed Dunhill Desire Blue. So I'm going to review Dunhill Desire Black as well in few days. But today we're going to be showing you this sample, a very nice sample that I bought from Sensual Seduction, Belal bhai's page. I'll leave the link below. You can buy from him at very affordable prices. So this is a very fresh, underrated fragrance. Doesn't get so much love as a whole house or a fragrance itself. I read some of the Fragrantica comments and people are saying why there's no love for this. No reviewers are talking about it. Perhaps many reviewers didn't get it for free. So I actually like to buy my fragrances, and I like to talk about fragrances which are not always like has to be niche or upper class or expensive. Some fragrances are inexpensive, they are crowd favorite, very simplistic and wearable. Most people are not into creative or very artistic kind of perfume because those are more challenging. This right here is an ideal example of a fragrance which is safe, familiar, and everyday wear, and anybody can use it. So we'll see. So I have sprayed on the paper for some time, and the fragrance is smelling really, really nice. So the perfume, it was released I think in 2015 if I'm not mistaken, yes. And the fragrance, it has a very beautiful bottle. So the prices on these are not very expensive. I think $35 to $40 tops for if you find discounters. So the bottle's gonna look something like this exactly. And look at this bottle, a nice metal plate at the bottom, nice glass bottle. This is red, but the silver one is gonna be whole thing gonna be silver, like this color. This is plastic. This is gonna be kept attached to the bottle. Very nice touch. You're not gonna lose it. It's gonna click onto place. You can pick it up, no problem. It's gonna have Dunhill name written here, and the back it looks a little bit like I don't know, curved. Very nice looking bottles. I really like these bottles. So the price is gone. Bottle size, I think you can get them under 50 and 100 ml. I don't know if there's a smaller bottle size. So let's spray this and we'll talk about it. Okay. So let's see. I just took a shower just a while ago, very late night, but I was feeling like, like a shower would be nice before the review. So because this fragrance goes with the theme. So yeah, let's go and tell you about the top notes. This sprays are very, very good. So this perfume has notes like mandarin orange, I believe. I'll leave the link below. You can check for the notes breakdown. So it has kind of like a citrusy, orangey opening with a lot of violet leaves. And violet leaves gives this sort of fresh, different kind of approach to fresh perfume, which you smell like Fahrenheit, Xenia Vumo, YSL, L'Homme Libre. So these fragrances have the note of violets, very beautiful note, as well as there are notes like I think amber, bergamot, cardamom, watery notes, mint. Yeah, not mint, sorry. I think there is a, let me check, vetiver, I guess. Yeah, vetiver and orris root, birch. Okay, so basically this is a fresh, uplifting, everyday scent for summer and spring. Okay, when you smell it for the first time, it has kind of spices, like the opening is a little bit watery, citrusy and spicy with that violet. So the four notes will pick up, your nose will pick up at first, and it will smell very familiar. You'll say like, hey, it smells like chrome. Someone will say. Some people say it smells like Bulgari Aqualine. Some people say it smells like cool water. Some people may say the fragrance smells like a little bit like this perfume, Xenia Vumo, one of my favorite fragrance of all time. Very, very unique and long-lasting fresh perfume. So you'll get those vibes because of the violet leaves. Okay, so it has that common notes with others. But the fragrance, upon the initial spray, that orange and bergamot will wear off after like 15-20 minutes. Then you're gonna start getting like kind of like woody, kind of spicy, fresh, zingy kind of a fragrance. But the dry down will be pretty much like if you know Dior Homme Sport, minus the sandalwood. This is actually in the line. If you actually smell the 2017 Dior Sport, I reviewed it, check it out. This one actually has feels of that, and no one talks about it. Why? Because it's an expensive Dunhill fragrance. So Dunhill house, I mean, people just dismiss it immediately, like, hey, Dunhill is a cheap house. We're not gonna talk about it unless it's a $350 fragrance. It's not worth it. So that mindset actually got into many people nowadays. I mean, I actually personally feel like I don't have such, picky behavior in me. I like anything that smells good. I appreciate that. And if it's inexpensive, I always appreciate it. It's always nice. Sorry about the messy hair. So this is perfume is going to appeal to everybody, younger folks. I mean, the bottle is just lovely. It looks really, really nice in your collection. It's like all silver body to it. Very beautiful bottle. And price point also affordable for everybody. This one you can wear for your office, work. You can wear it for your daily life, school, college. It could be your first fragrance in your collection for an collector, or if you're in the high school or something. This smells like good fragrance for that. It has good quality to it. Longevity and like projection. Here is the place where this fragrance take a little bit heat, because the fragrance doesn't really push like Dunhill Desire Red. Okay, this is a beastly performer, and this is really sweet. This one less sweet, more fresh. So I guess you imagine Bentley for Man. No, so not Bentley for Man. This fragrance I'm talking about, Bentley Momentum Unlimited. If you know this kind of fragrances, the kind of smell and performance you get, or Versace Purom, you're gonna get something similar to that. So for the price, I mean, it's not really bad at all. I mean, if you looking to wait for the whole day, it's not gonna last the whole day. Done. But right out of the shower, it smells so darn good. If you're gonna be inside the office, air conditioning, in a closed room, boardroom meeting, it's gonna smell fresh. Everybody's gonna like it. No one's gonna complain. And that watery accord gives a sort of like a very transparent heart to it. So the fragrance, I think, it doesn't really smell silver like its name, Dunhill Desire Silver, but it smells more like a could have been Dunhill Desire. I don't know. Violet. Dunhill Desire Water. Dunhill Desire Aquatic, something like that. But they already have a blue one, so I guess the violet's supposed to represent the, silver color. But it's a pretty nice fragrance. So underrated. Only couple of handful of reviews on YouTube. You guys try it on your local discounters. You'll see if it works for you. You can pick up a bottle. The fragrance, I mean, the dry down, it's really, really nice and masculine, but just nothing groundbreaking. You smell a lot of fragrance in the mall like this. So if you already have a big collection of aquatic fresh, perhaps you can call it a pass. But if you're just collecting and you just don't want to break your bank, good fragrance, very, very good fragrance. Not groundbreaking, but good fragrance for your value for your money. So the fragrance, one thing that I really wish it had a little bit more longevity. If it's like it's not to a fault, but if the fragrance just lasted like 5 hours, it lasts on me like 3.5 hours longevity, and 1 hour of nice little projection, kind of like moderate. So if it lasted on me like 5.5 hours, this would get like around 8.5. But I'm giving this today a 7.5 out of 10, which is a solid mark. It's clean, fresh, out of the shower scent, inoffensive. Everybody can wear it, and many people actually like this kind of a smell. You imagine you're going in a metro, like the train, and you're just standing, just suddenly the door opens, and next guy, standing next to you, smelling like this, you'll appreciate the smell. The fresh breeze hits you. It's gonna really be nice, those sort of like mild, cool weathers, like summer and spring. So yeah, try out Dunhill Desire Silver. Thank you very much, Belal bhai, for providing me with the samples. I always trust his page a lot. So if you're in Bangladesh, you can collect some samples. So I have one fragrance that I bought yesterday this month, not many fragrances, but just excited about this one. This is a limited time release from House of Jean Paul Gaultier. He also bought it. Belal also bought it. So this is Le Beau Mall 2014 collector's edition. I'll be reviewing that in a few days. Very nice presentation, and the smell is also very unique. So that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be reviewing some more fragrances perhaps tomorrow, and do perhaps a morning thoughts episode in few hours. Take care, guys. Have a very nice day and weekend. See you soon. Bye bye.